So, Dr. Reese, why are your answers so short on the lives?
Tuesday nights are very difficult, actually, because you get a bunch of people who are kind of brand new to what we do, and they're just throwing questions out that are, they have no context, and they're looking for some sort of remedy.
What's the protocol?
Yeah, what's the protocol? What do I do about fibromyalgia? What do I do about a bulging disc?
What supplement?
What do I do for a bunion? What supplement? You know, it's not something that can be answered in a sentence or two. And most of the answers are in the books too, on top of it. So you can kind of tell who's reading the books and who's not. So
why is it so important to read the books, do you feel?
It gives the foundation. The trilogy books give the foundation of, do you want to move forward or not?
Yeah.
There's a process, what we call the Reese rabbit hole, right? You read the books, you show up on Tuesdays, ask questions if you'd like. You watch the long form content, which we're doing right now. And then when you're ready, you order a discovery. And then once they get their discovery, they have the aha moment of, oh my gosh, I didn't know my spine was like this. I didn't know my pelvis. I didn't know I was deficient in soft tissue, etc. And then, boom.
And they kind of understand now why those 3 macro methods are put into place. Like why you can't just, you say the stool analogy. You say you can't have one missing leg, the stool will fall over. And the 3 macro methods hold up that stool of health.
That's right.
So, yeah.
That's the foundation. The rabbit hole, so to speak, is the foundation. And because what we do is so different, head to toe healing is so different. It's not comparable to anything else. So people are confused. So we have to lead them down this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
For them to understand.
Yeah.
And you know, because you've been on the phone with so many people, the difference between someone that's stone cold and someone who's warmed up is astronomically different.
Yeah.
And when you're on the phone with someone that's stone cold, you're arguably wasting your time because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. No offense. It does feel like I'm talking to a wall or just someone that like, just wasting my time because it's such a process. It's such a complex process that I'm having to explain to them. So explain to somebody that is just getting out of a treatment where if you go for this, you get rid of the symptom, you're done in like a week or so.
Right.
A couple of hours sometimes.
Right.
And I'm having to explain to them that that's not the route, that you have to go deeper than that. And you have to actually put in over a year if you want to get rid of all of those issues.
Right.
Well, less than a year, actually. But you have to put in time. And people don't want to spend that time. They don't want to attack conditions. They want to feel good, do whatever they can to feel good, whether it's take this supplement for the rest of their life. And doesn't matter the effects of that. They'll just go down that path. And
people are impatient.
Yeah. Very. And I mean, we know where it comes from, but it's like, I want to end whatever.
They want to end the
mindset.
suffering.
Yeah.
And we want to end their medical monopoly mindset.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it is. Because the medical monopoly trained everyone to go see the doctor when something's wrong.
Ever since you were a kid, what? On TV, medical monopoly TV shows, movies.
Yeah, and you end up going to see this specialist, that specialist, this specialist, and it's an illusion that you're making progress, but you're not. Actually, you're going backwards because you need head to toe healing the whole time.
Yeah.
And we have that but you have to. This is like a marriage, so they have to date us, date us before you walk that aisle and get married.
Yeah.
So that's really what the Reese rabbit hole is. It's dating us.
True.
Take a month
Yeah.
and do what you got to do, and then we'll hop on the phone with you and talk through it to see if you want to become a VIP client.
I think it requires a high amount of trust to allow us to reverse any type of condition anybody's dealing with, because it doesn't start off all butterflies and roses. What the term you always say, you got to go through the pain to get to the peace. I always say it's like crossing a white water river. It's like you got to swim that river, and it's going to be terrible. You're going to hate it. You're going to want to go back.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, is this normal? Or like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Should I really be going this route?
Yeah.
And until you get to the other side, that's when you're like, wow, this is amazing.
You know what, though? The thing that I do like about Tuesday nights is we've implemented the Zoom room.
Yeah.
And we have our members in there and our VIP clients in there. And we can keep leaning on them and talking to them and getting updates from, Dr. G or Linda or Blondie or Deb. And we can have those experiences. And the people that are new and they're watching on the Instagram or the Facebook or the YouTube, Rumble, they're just a spectator seeing that experience. So I even suggested to Levi earlier today that maybe we just stop taking questions from the social media and we just stay with the Zoom. What question can I really answer of these people? They say, I have anxiety. What do I do? Well, there's like 7 root causes of anxiety. So I can tell you the root causes of the anxiety, or you can read Reverse the Cause. But I'm not able to give the proper information to help this person because they're not a client. Right? So that's an idea. And then on top of it, no one's asking me about mindfulness. Never. When does a question ever come in about that?
Never.
So, yeah. But look, it's been 2 years. I've been coming up here every Tuesday for 2 years. I think I only missed 3 Tuesdays in 2 years. Just being live for the people, and yeah.
It's exhausting.
It's like having a radio show and just being committed to showing up, and yeah. But we'll continue it, and I'm sure it'll get better. It's evolved so far. I mean, we're in a studio now with a TV that hooks up to Zoom and all these cameras. I mean, things have changed.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep evolving, and hopefully the questions will get better. Or maybe we can start fielding questions early. Maybe we can put something out there on an Instagram story or something. Say, hey, do you have questions? Maybe we can do that. And then we can have more topical stuff.
Yeah.
Like we do here on this podcast.
Yeah, that's an idea.
We just have to try new things and keep innovating, because we're live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And that's not going to change.
Yeah, now that you bring it, I think that would help, because it is. I feel like there's really good questions. Like, people ask that, but so many people are commenting that it's getting buried. And so if we're able to sort out those good questions, and from the people that are just there just to not even listen to us, but just get a quick, take vitamin D and you're good.
Yeah.
Those people that want to listen to us and are actually like inquiring like high quality questions, like what can I do next? Well, like, what is the next step? Like, how do I go about this? I think those people deserve that type of attention. If they're not willing to listen to us, then again, we would just be wasting our time.
Right.
Jumpstart your head-to-toe healing journey with the Dr. Reese book trilogy. Peace Over Pain is the cult classic that explains how head-to-toe healing works and how the medical monopoly doesn't. Reverse the Cause lays out the root causes to over 60 chronic conditions. And Dinner with Dr. Reese is a unique cookbook that contains 100 recipes without the destructive poor for foods. Together, all 3 books set you on a path to head-to-toe healing. Get yours today on Amazon, Audible, or peaceoverpain.com. Also, if you'd like to ask a question, tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Dr. Reese Live.